Hello, all out there. How you doing? Welcome on in on another Fall Guys Friday. 7/7/23. Almost there. Maybe if we wait, what? What's the number I'm thinking of? 54 more years. It'll be 7/7/77. Should hopefully all be alive then. 54 years. Give or take a few things. Harold, thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a great early Friday morning. Feel free to enjoy bedtime anytime you think necessary, and send me those codes for any maps you want me to try. I'm ready. I'm ready to. Maybe we can do the thing from last week too again, the raid. But for the rage, let's do some new Streamers event action. Darkheart has started. They are quick on these new events. There was like no downtime. It felt like. Earn event tokens. Higher leaderboard ranking means more tokens. Oh, so if you're actually doing good in battle, you get more tokens. Okay. Legendaries, we got a Templar, Mage, Warbeast. Event badges featuring the super scary flowers that eat you alive. Some event skins. I like the little mushroom skin, that's pretty nice. Alright, anyway. That's my viewer count. Let's go with the captain count. I played like maybe 5 dungeons. I just can't keep track with all the Diablo I'm doing these days. Anyway. I think we have to get out of this. I don't think we're anywhere. We're not in any exciting chapters in the last campaign anyway. We didn't get the super boss again. I slacked on my offlines. Yeah, we're pretty far. Okay, let's just start a new battle. Can we start a new battle? Wait, can I just like, do I have to do this one again? Does this count for the new one? This is definitely still the old campaign. Usually when you start a new campaign, they say like, "Hey, start a new campaign." Oh, hold on. Let me try just losing this battle. Let me see what happens. Hold on. I'm gonna force a loss here. But don't really need to do this. Haven't tried many new custom maps recently. No worries. We can do the fun classics too. That's fine. We can do the classics. There's no problem with doing the old stuff. I've done 0 Fall Guys since last week, so it's all new to me. And if you want to play Harold too, by all means. If you're not actually in bed, by all means, come on in here too. Did I pick enter event? There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Ooh, whoa. It's all. It's not straight lines. This bothers me. Nah, not that much. I'm sure it bothers some people. It sounds like all over the place. What's the fastest way? Looks like it's this way. Okay. Hard off the bat? Dang. Bronze chest is a 3 skulls for a bronzy? Oh, whoa. That does look hard. Oh, my barbarian should hopefully. I have not looked at the units. I don't know any of the strats. I assume it's like the. This seems to be a reskin of a previous event too. They've kind of phoned it in a bit recently as stream captain. You're in bed and we'll be sleeping soon. Then let's do a few of the hard maps before you go to bed. You can give me some pointers along the way. And if we can also like speedrun these two, I will also do that as well. Okay. Well, since you're gonna go to bed, and I want to try that anyway. Carry him. For bed, I know, it's the best part. How's it going, Mochi Buddy? Welcome on in. Oh, Squad Celebration's up! That was one of our favorites. Back in the day, and my game is now crashed. That'll work. At least OBS is still working. Oh yeah. It's definitely showing me. Fall Guy's not responding. Well, first thing we gotta do is get the game to work. Not good. Let's just close that. Let's do that. Let's go back to Stream Raiders while I restart Fall Guys. Applications are responding. Yeah, end the process. Sure, get rid of it. Well, thanks, Fall Guys. That's a good start. How was your 4th, Mochi? What'd you do? Hopefully it was delicious. Oh yeah, it's not even closing. What the heck? Task manager. Pretty tasty. Ooh, sounds delish. As any good 4th should be. It should be tasty and fireworky. That's a sign of a good 4th. Not respond. I know it's not responding. End the task. Why it won't even close? This is some bad news. Because Fall Guys won't even disappear for me to rerun it. There we go. Steam was the answer. Okay. Not fireworky? Oh. I don't know. I feel like I want a little fireworks in my 4th. But the problem is, we have people all in my neighborhood. Even though it's illegal in my home state, many people just go to the next state across the state line and just buy it over there and bring it home anyway. Last year we had like someone firing fireworks right like across from our backyard. I guess the house to the back of us on the street they were firing fireworks. So it was like right in front of our face. It was super damn loud, but it was pretty beautiful. Everyone's really obnoxious with them. It's dry and hot. Well, I mean, like I said, last year they're doing it right in front of my face. Now, if they were doing it at like 2 in the morning, that'd be a different story. It's like 11:30. I was like, okay, this is fine. We'll take this. I don't know how it is in your home state. It's never been too bad, but it definitely can. It definitely can get out of hand sometimes. Okay, Fall Guys restarted. This time it should load. Fingers crossed. It's dry and hot. Not where I am. It's wet and hot. It's humid and hot. That's true. If it's dry, that can cause some problems. That can cause some a situation. Sorry for Friday. Same with I think Dio said the same thing. Dio said they were starting. It got increasingly more frequent as the 4th came out. I guess it depends if you're in a state where you can buy fireworks too. At least where I grew up, like they just save it for the 4th. Because if you were doing it like the 2nd, they'd easily find you. The police would be there in a hot second. The 4th, there's too many random fireworks going on. The 4th, they can't catch them all. It's like Pokemon. Okay, try this again. Actually, let me play Japan too. If we're gonna be doing a custom show. One more time. Don't break me this time, Fall Guys. There we go. Squad Celebration is the show. Anyone is celebrating squads, but we will be celebrating some very hard maps of Fall Guys for at least for a few rounds. Solo full tilt rage. It did cause a little bit of rage. Slightly some rage. Did not practice at all. Apparently, if I take it slow, we might have a better shot. But it's not as cool if we do it slowly. We'll give it a shot. I had nothing. It was just a regular work day. I thought it was going to be a quiet work week because of the 4th holiday, but that was not the case. Because my coworker also got off for the 4th, so there was enough work left for me to do. wasn't as easy as I was gonna be. Uh-oh, that was yeah. Let's time our jumps here. Like only dive if you need to, is what I heard. Oh, that's not a good one. Okay. Oh, see, that's too slow. Maybe jump dive that one so I get lower faster. Like get down and there we go. There we go. Ah, that's what I want to do. Okay. Alright, hold on, let's wait. Oh, just made it. Oh, it hit my tail. Okay, I'll check your tip in a sec. Looks awesome. Hit my tail. That's fine. Yeah, we wanna get down fast on that one. Cancel the jump. No! Oh no! That one was bad. If you ever want to speedrun dailies because you want to do something in the past, custom shows, discover, rainbow something, counts towards the dailies and do it. Well, do custom shows count for daily? I just did like the quick creator shows for dailies before. Abby the Gale, welcome on in. Thanks for your follow. If custom shows count for dailies, then we're set for life. Oh, thank you. Yes, I still post there. I'm not as small as I used to be. But that was one of the things I used to do way back in the day. If you're also a small streamer, I'll have to give you a peek at some point. Thank you for popping in. Oh no! Okay, we can get past the first two. We gotta cancel these jumps. No, that was bad. Woo! Custom shows from Discover account. Custom Soju Diviner code. Oh, Discover. Okay, check it out. Thank you for that. Oh, that was just badly timed. The one thing I didn't do last week was cancel jump or cancel. Yeah, do dive jumps. Ah, shoot. Oh, I hate this ride. It's a cool place. Yeah, it's been a good. I've been there ever since I started streaming way back a long time ago. There's some people really dedicated to like helping out and just finding new people to watch. I do like the small streamer Discord a lot. It's one of the few Discords I'm still kind of in. Do like it, but yeah, I'll just let me know what you're. Oh, I could have got that one. What you're gaming on these days too, if anything. Always glad to meet some new peeps. I'm based out of Japan myself. Fall Guys on Friday, something on Saturday, something on Mondays. It's Friday morning right now. I'm trying to do this level. Not doing a good job of it. I don't do as well in the latter half. I feel like the timing does change over time with these things. I just want to see the final jump at some point. I get there in time? Nope. Okay, nice recovery. Okay. There we go. Oh, you're breaking my heart. You play everything, mainly multiplayer games? Ooh, sounds fun. So you got a good community of gamers joining for your games. Awesome. Yeah, Fall Guys also we play with people who watch, so if you're a Fall Guys player, by all means you can join in. For sure. 10 seconds, can I get past these two? What do you think? Ah! Ah! Oh! New high score! No! Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I can smell it. You don't hit Fall Guys, we're not great at it. No worries. We play with anyone who wants to play Fall Guys with us. Close! I think we got a strat. Last week I was not diving for my jumps. This might help a lot. So here, I'm gonna do Discover Custom Show. Okay. The only other multiplayer game I'm playing right now is Diablo 4, which is it's a much different vibe than Fall Guys, for sure, Abby. Let me see your stream really quick. Let's see what you're doing. Open up a tab for you. It's Abby the Gale. I guess Abigail. Hop on in and enjoy me laughing and screaming with friends. Laughing with friends and screaming at AI. Dying Light was your recent game. Nice. Mochi, have a good din. Thank you for popping in. All the best to you and Koran. Oh, am I making the time? No. Oh, almost. You play Diablo 4? It is really good, right? They announced a new season of Diablo 4. July 20th is season 1, I think. I'm excited for that. Oh, a bit too slow. Right now I'm rocking a Barbarian. I got to tier 4 this week, so I've been doing some very hard solo dungeon runs. I want to find people to play Diablo 4 with at some point too. Oh, a bit too slow. Yeah, the Battle Pass starts July 20th, the new season. They're gonna have like new quests, some new powers, they said. So it's gonna be a nice big update, a big sizable update on the 20th, I believe. They just had a dev stream today, so they announced a lot of stuff. Oh no! You're playing Barbarian as well? Nice! I just love doing Whirlwind and then just like gaining a bunch of enemies and just slashing them up. So I'm trying to be a Barbarian, or a Whirlwind Barbarian, a spinny Barbarian basically. I love to twirl, is my current. I'm a twirly Barbarian. Oh no, I messed up the timing. Oh no, can I make it? Oh, thank God. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No! I missed the timing on the jump. Ah, here's that rage. There's that rage you were talking about. Okay. There's the rage. The rage is now unlocked. Getting a bit better the timing on the dives here. Not perfect. It really does help me at least. Okay. Oh, stupid bar! You want to be the big, strong lady? Yes. I think for the we had to make a new character for each of the new seasons in Diablo 4. So I'm probably gonna do either Necro. I had like 3 of the 4. That's a bad time. Necro, Druid, or Sorcerer are my next up. So it's gonna be kind of sucky to grind again, but I also want to try a new class anyway, so that should be fun. Hold on, guys. Oh, badly timed. Oh, hate this ride. But still somehow made it. Uh-oh. Ooh, close one. No. My timing is off here. There we go. Oh, come on! Has to be perfect! Oh, that's tough. Yeah, they want you to make a new character every season in Diablo 4. So, if you're very I mean, you can still use your old character, but it'll be like in a different, like, I don't know, like different realm of the game, they said. Like, they'll have like the season-specific version and then like a different generic version that you can use your old characters in. So a lot of people who didn't play like Diablo 3 kind of just found out I had to make a new character every time. No. They're not excited about that. That sucked. Looks doable now. I think we can do this, Harold. I think we can do this. I can get to the end at least twice per run. Last week we were getting nowhere near the end. I definitely need to, like, for me I had to do that dive. That cancel, the canceling my height does help a lot. What else is Abby playing? Dying Light recently. Counter-Strike Grounded. Oh, nice. Fear-filled fun and epic excursions. You play a lot of scary games. I don't play too many scary games myself, but it is fun to watch people play scary games. I love watching people play Dead by Daylight. I'll never probably play it myself. Alright, Harold, this is the one. You can go to bed dreaming of my victory. Maybe not. Oh boy. Oh, close! Ah! Get me back here! Okay. Is that okay? Okay. Here's the problem now for me. We had to get around that pole. Oh, it counted. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, yes! I was just gonna fall at the end there. Woohoo! Oh, good stuff. Thank you, Harold. Wow! I thought I was gonna fall, like, at the beginning and the end of that. I was super scared. Now, if that was a race for crowns, that'd be super nice. Thank you, Harold. Okay. We won one thing. Let's go. You hate scary games, Abby, but I play them because I react very strongly to them. Oh, it would be, yeah. I mean, reaction is a lot of the fun on Twitch. That's why I watch people play Dead by Daylight. Your favorite games to play are survival multiplayer? Gotcha. So D by D. What else is there? Phasmophobia, stuff like that. What do you think, Harold? These are all 8s. I don't know about this side, though. Put down the heal. You put down some more armor. If you think we can go, Harold, I'd trust you. But keep placing if you want to. Alright. Is there anything else that we haven't finished yet? Let's go. Let's get out of this lobby. I won't play this anymore. Terabyte Trial. Did we do Terabyte Trial? I think we did Broken. I think we finished these two. What are the new? Let's see what the new ones are this week. Look at those. Push. Oh, these are. Oh. Oh, these are the co-op ones. Oh, they didn't put any new ones in. Oh, I see. Heaven Hall. That's new. Oh, it says special sauce. Does that mean I need people to help me? Oh, you've been playing mostly dungeons? Yeah. How's your Lancer? Did someone find the Lancer specifications? I think these are all co-op rounds, which may or may not be good, depending on our randos. I don't think I've done Double Trouble, though. Let's try Heaven Hall. Let's see what we get. We're playing in Japan server, so if anyone else is playing this early in Japan's time zone, they gotta be good at the game, right? They all need decent randos. Let's see. Let's see if these Japanese randos can pull me across the finish line. Yeah, I guess the Lancer hasn't been too exciting for me. I don't know, what have you guys discussed on the Squid Pie streams and whatever, like, if Lancer's worth getting excited about? To be fair, we weren't excited about Saint until we had to be with the mind-controlling business. I just can't, maybe it's good for duels? I don't know. I can't see like a, like, oh, instead of an archer, they not need only be. Oh yeah, I don't understand how levels work. This is my first time playing it, so I'm gonna be no help. But I can't solo these maps. I need to play with people anyway. So I hope these guys are smarter than me. They'll probably think I'm in control of anything, Harold. They'd be like, this commander guy. I'll report him. Well, we got Hello Kitty and friends, so there's a bunch of blocks. I guess he put them on there. Oh, they're smart. Oh wow, look at all these people. They smart. Is that the plan? We don't need them. We just need to get up there. Okay. There's eggs. Are we all supposed to go this way? What's the plan here? I don't know what to do, friends. Oh, that's a cheat, I think. I think that's a cheat. I don't think you're supposed to do that. But I'll do it anyway. Oh, there's that thing too? Oh. Oh, that's pretty easy. Oh, and then there's eggs you put on this thing? Okay. Okay. Once you do campaigns, we'll hear more about it. That makes sense. Yeah, that guy got up there without the eggs, apparently. You just need 2? Come on, Kitty. Kitty-chan! Come on, Kitty-chan! Yay! No! I've been betrayed! Well, if that's the case, I'll make him wait some more. If you're gonna betray me, you're gonna wait for these 20 shards for me and Kitty-chan. Nice. I like how they wanted to go in together. That was cute. Like, okay, let's go in. That was not that hard. I think that's a cheat, though. When we skip the whole seesaw portion. Cute. I mean, it's like, it's co-op Fall Guys. How can you not be, like, friendly, right? Oh, we did a bunch of dailies. Let's go. I'm keeping an eye on Raiders. 8 minutes. Okay. Alright, there's one more of the that I didn't play before. This one, Double Trouble. We did stepping stones and push-ups last week. Let's do this one. I mean, can you not be cute? I mean, it's a freaking Hello Kitty. How can I not hug it? If I saw a Hello Kitty, which is not that uncommon here in Japan, I would definitely give it a hug. And also, why do you exist? You're too big to be a real thing. Also not a cat, apparently. Hello Kitty, as I found out. I don't know what it is, but I think officially it's not a cat. It's something. It's a thing. No one's playing Double Trouble. Everyone's playing that one because it's easy. You can solo it, apparently. I think that's the one. You can solo that one because you don't need friends for that last one. This one might have no one to play with. All right. Like, we can go to US East and try it. See if anyone's there. Yeah, that one. Interesting. Well, I know how to get my dailies done for the next at least 2 weeks. That's up for like 2 more weeks apparently, that show. No more races for a crown. Oh well. Sad news. Double Trouble. Okay. First time with me. What we need to do is make a map where you can like drop cages on rhinos. Like Mousetrap, the board game. That's what I want. Get my revenge. I don't know how it'll work. But somehow you just like, you know, make it so you can like trap these rhinos. Quick, before the ball comes back. Alright, help me push because I have no power. These guys seem smart enough. All these regular beans and me. Okay. Next stage. Another one of those. Oh, I see the control from over there. I can do it, I think. Oh, you're gonna be a jerk? You can do it then, fine, you go ahead. See? See what you did? You think you're so smart. What's the problem with these randos now? We're not getting the film. I think it's canceling out my power here. Or is it broken? One of them just quit. I think 2 of them quit. I think they don't trust these. Oh. We're not getting the oomph we need here. That might be a broken one. Put it back on there. Right, let's let him do it by himself here. There we go. Oh, there's a bunch of them here. Put it back on. Come on. You're very bad at grabbing things. Guys, I'm not the best at grabbing. Yep. Now how do we get it back? Do you have to like run across? Oh, that guy. I'll get it respawned there. Okay. We don't need to bring it that way. Why do we need to bring it here? Oh, we do. Do we need 2? I think we need both. No, don't come back. Okay. Oh, I see. Geronimo! That's probably not good that way though, right? Should it be this way? We probably shouldn't have done it this way, but push it across anyway. Now what do we do with this? We just do it to like turn it over? That'd be good enough, right? Uh-oh, a little bit more maybe. Oh, we just climb this. There you go, yep. Nice! Okay, it's a little tricky. But we didn't give up. We hung in there. We got 20 more shards. That one makes think. We got 2 Mints and Raiders. Must just wait for the next 2, just in case we do lose. So you can get some potions. Although we have a healer now. Thanks to Lone Hermit. That was fun to see. I'm glad that the 2 of us pulled it out, because 2 of our friends just gave up. I thought that guy was a jerk, because he grabbed me when I was trying to get the first block. But we pulled it off. I would say the people who are playing these shows, it's been a week. They probably know what they're doing by now. Unless you just want to grief. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's play some actual Fall Guys. And if anyone else is out there, you can definitely join in for some duos. Or squads. Don't think I'll play Squad Celebration. Not with randos. Because it is guaranteed team games. We are 33 on the Battle Pass. We should get to 40, the Cheese Knight, pretty easily. Then after that is all free shards for days. Let's do some random. Let's see if we can find a good partner. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. See, it's worth staying up late and fighting insomnia to get some wait for the next battle and drop. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we'll do it in a sec. Val, how's it going, my friend? Happy Thursday night. How is everything with you? Maggie hugs and more. To you, Val. Hope you are rocking. The music is going great for you. You were overseas? Where'd you go? Tell me more. Was it a trip? Was it for fun? That's awesome. I thought you weren't around as much with streams. Argentina, nice. So in Argentina, it's like winter right now, right? Isn't it cooler? Because all the in the south. Extra Wizard, 1848. I don't know what magic he has. We'll find out in a sec. Uh-oh. I have no magic myself anyway, so... I don't know what I'm doing here. I hope it was an awesome trip. Let me know all... I've never been to Argentina. I've never been to South America. It would be fun. I haven't been to Europe either, to be honest. I've only been to Asia and the States. No Australia. No Europe. Or... no South America. No Middle East.
Wow! It's so small.
JL!
Oh wait, I'm far away.
Happy Friday morning to you. Are you on the road again today? Whereabouts are you? Hope you're having a good time. Alright, got a battle to run here. You got a new job, so you have to rebuild everything. What? Well, congrats on the new job. What do you mean, like, rebuild? Like, work? Or, like, your stream schedule? Or music? Oh, your morning streams. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Yeah, you have a new schedule in life. That's fair. So your nighttime streams are my... Because your morning is my nighttime. Yeah. So maybe I'll see you in the morning when I start working. That's the word. I got you. Schedule. It's okay. I know English is not your native language. That's perfectly... Thank you for trying. I keep meaning to do Duolingo for Spanish at some point. Hey, Takarabako's not working? Takarabako? Takarabako is not working today. Well, hell, you get the gold. Jay'll get a barb. Everyone be nice. No one else say anything. I gotta look at Firebot again. After the stream. I'll give it to you in a sec. Oh, Fall Guys. Sleep early again. I know, right? Sleep. Do your job. So no Fall Guys tonight? No Fall Guys for Commander, Val? Okay, lastimo. No worries. Well, congrats on the new job, and hope it was an awesome vacation. Alright, Hale gets some gold, Jail gets a barb, and I will try and fix Firebot. Oh, well, never mind. Because there is our early Fall Guys crash. Stream is still working. Oh. Well, that's good. At least it was a rando. And we probably can't go anymore anyway. Okay. Well, OBS is frozen. But I assume you guys can still see what I'm doing. Looks like it is. Okay, I'm going to restart Fall Guys. At least we got it out of the way early. With a rando. I'm sorry to that. To the wizard. Barbara to JL. Gold to Harold. Easy money. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I think it's a GPU thing. NVIDIA wants more of my money. NVIDIA's like, Commander, give us more money. You're working with your old boss on a TV show. Ooh, cool. What kind of TV show? Fall Guys is taking... Oh, there it is loading finally. Yeah, we had a problem with Fall Guys at the beginning of the stream, too. Like, it wouldn't load right away. Now it's kind of working. We'll see what happens to my frame rates. Alright, there we go. Well, at least you can kind of see what's going on. Fall Guys, right? Double check. Okay, good. Entertainment. Ooh! That's cool. You know, for a while, when I was looking for a new job, I thought about also getting into, like, the world of Japanese TV shows. Mainly for, like, anything to do with, like, English or, like, translation, interpretation. But I heard, like, that industry is very, very hard. Like, it's a lot of, what is it? Long hours and bad work-life balance, at least in Japan. So I didn't go for that hard. No, I didn't. Godzilla all the time? I'm excited for that. Your money's going to AMD rather than NVIDIA, bonding computer? Oh, AMD's pretty good too. AMD's pretty solid. I probably will still go NVIDIA because they do... I kind of like their GE Force streamer package. It's not, you know, you can do other things too, but it kind of bundles in nicely. But AMD's not a bad choice at all. I think if I wasn't so, like, super linked up with NVIDIA stuff, I'd probably consider a new maker for my next card. 24/7 Godzilla. Speaking of Godzilla, Cinnamon Coco's here. Good morning to you, Cinnamon. We have a big Friday ahead. So Godzilla movies, TV show, the Godzilla talk show, obviously. You know, Godzilla interviewing the stars. Maybe the Chibi Godzilla cartoon's on there too. I think the Chibi Godzilla cartoon just finished. I think it's like at least 10 episodes. Really quick, only like 2-3 minutes long. Woohoo! 24/7 Godzilla. Let's see if my browser works. Godzilla on Pluto TV. Ooh, you're right. I can't see it in Japan though. Watch Toho Godzilla films spanning multiple eras and experience epic battles. Cool. I don't think we have Pluto TV here in Japan. Also, probably the Godzilla rights are more strictly controlled in Japan. 24-hour daily marathon. A brand new channel dedicated to streaming the entire Godzilla series. That's pretty cool, from the classics all the way to the Heisei stuff. Even the American versions. Look at that guy. How can you not be excited for this? The real Chibi Godzilla right there. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, that makes sense for Linux. Yeah, I'm on Windows. NVIDIA has some perky perks. If AMD had the same perks, or at least the E's, I'd probably do it.
It's so small. Oh wait.
Harold, have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for watching me beat the Ragey map. Oh, funny story. Speaking of Captain TV, I randomly got a $75 deposit from them like a few days ago. I'm like, what? Did I get like a skin drop or something? And I'm like, okay. It turned out, do you remember in Stream Pirates, the Golden Compass that I tried to grind for so much with all those offline pirate maps? They actually did the giveaway for it. They actually did pull winners finally, like maybe like what, months later. I thought it was done. I thought they didn't care about that at all. So I actually got the second place prize, which I think was 5 mini fridges, or no, 5 desktop fridges. The grand prize was like a mini fridge with a year's worth of drinks. I got the tier 2 prize, which was just a desktop mini fridge with no drinks. But instead of that, they gave me 75 bucks. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. So I'm glad they kept their word eventually. I wonder who said, because I don't think anyone expected them. No one was gonna say, do the raffle, because at the time they like canceled the game. They laid off a bunch of people. No one's gonna be like, yeah, but you know, give us our money. But like, yeah, a few days later, a few days ago, I got a credit from them. And I thought it was like anyone who got the Golden Compass. Then look at my Discord messages. I got a message from, I think, Thomas. CTV Thomas? Or no, just someone says C dot 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 dot. I think it was Tom, not the official Thomas, but it said it was from Thomas. Some people pushed for it. I didn't even care. I was like, I never win those things. It was like at least like 100 people who had the Golden Compass at the time, if I remember the dev stream. Maybe 50. It was a lot of people. And I never win those giveaways. I didn't. I'm like, there's no chance I'm gonna win it. Well, I'm glad they kept their word eventually. I wonder if someone actually did get a mini fridge, because I think they gave me money, possibly because I'm in Japan. Like, I know when they were doing the raffle, or the raffles for the versus mode, like they say if you're overseas, they might just give you like a cash equivalent. I kind of like the idea of a desktop mini fridge though. That would be kind of cool. But I can buy one here with my 75 bucks. I think Captain Cat's won a monitor though, didn't he? I gotta remember. He won like a gaming monitor, I think, last time I checked. He won something pretty good. It's okay. I won too. All that grinding in Pirates paid off, friends. He's back in the Fall Guys grind. How's it going, Kai? Fridays. Fall Guys Fridays. Definitely do on Fridays. That hasn't changed. My once a week Fall Guys. Get it out of the system. Like, okay, good. Now back to Diablo. How you doing, Kai? Welcome on in. Happy Friday. We do sneak it in once a week. We do sneak it in. I'm thinking Monday I might do Diablo. Tomorrow will be Cult of the Lamb. We'll go for the 4th bishop. I don't know if we have to fight the big boss after that, but we'll find out tomorrow. And then Monday will probably be Diablo 4, because we got to tier 4 there. So I want to see if anyone else can help me win games in Diablo. It's really hard, tier 4. I like your Buster. You made a friend too with the Centurion over there, JL. No worries. See you later, Kai. Someone's gonna heal your Buster and then immediately die. What a rebel. You're like Gamer Boy putting legendary war beasts all over the place. What a rebel. We gotta keep an eye on this JL character. This Buster. Maybe I should update my OBS. That might help with all these crashes. I know there's an OBS update I've been holding off on. Hope everyone had a great week. If you're lurking, thank you for lurking, just hanging out. Appreciate you all. Whatever you're doing, thank you for thinking of me for even just a little bit of your Thursday, Fridays. We'll be back tomorrow with Cult of the Lamb. Probably only about 2 hours a day, so at least another hour or so stream time. New a bit in Raiders. Maybe we'll do some offlines. If anyone is very, very eager to grind some loyalty. I can do dungeons too, but not that last dungeon went forever. I think 6 hours of dungeons last time on Monday. It does seem easier. I think Squid Pie went really far too on her dungeons. So that's good. Everyone's getting keys for these Lancers. Or really for Legendary Scrolls. I think we got to like 45? We got pretty high. Let me see. Not 45. We got past 40 for sure. Let me see. Can I show you the leaderboard? What we do? Yeah. We got to 45, yeah. 5 hours, 46 minutes of stream time. It went on for a while. Oh, 40, we went to 44. We stopped just short of 45, yeah. It was good. It was long. It was long. It took a while. Not a quick stream. Of course, I died in the orc map. Oh, yeah, it was the orc map. Yeah. It was funny, though. I had the Vampy. My epic Vampy was... It timed out. Because my Vampy just kept living. It had so many buffs, it didn't die, but we ran out of time. It was like one Vampy versus like 50 orcs. I couldn't kill him fast enough. That's the problem after this dungeon? Oh, yeah, I can see it. It's bad. It's like terrible placement. The artillery can snipe you. It's not a good one. I'm surprised we got through it. I think we went through it twice on the stream. At lower levels. I was pretty happy with that. But by the third time around, we're just so low on the unit. They're not too many placers. This is my best efforts with the Vampy. It was funny. We played for so long. Like Squid Pie's people came by. Like Harold joined us too early. Harold joined for a few. And Jacklets. I'm like, okay, this is getting late if I can see like Harold and Jacklets. Well, Jacklets is Australia, but Harold at least. When I saw Harold, I was like, this is insane. Let's see, my friend is there. Let's see. Nope. Top 3 qual. I think we'll be okay. Oh, what a jerk! Wait, did the Black Bean qualify? No, they didn't. Wait, if the Black Bean went in, he would have qualified, right? Imner got 2 late orc maps, and he had to time it out too. Yeah. It's not. I don't really know what's a good strategy for that one. Like maybe send some rogues or shinobi to get rid of the artillery fast. Probably rogues because the commons come back. But then they might veer off into wrong direction. They might not necessarily go to the center right away too. Is what I'm thinking. I don't know. But yeah, the orc grab is really bad. I think we could have gone farther. I didn't really need to anymore. I was like 6 hours of stream time is good enough for me. I don't think it was impossible. Oh, they're burning fast. And of course my rando is the first out. I might need to go to the middle. I think surprisingly the middle might be the safest here. We also have extra. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I burned epic. I thought 45 was gonna be a Jerry. Hi, Mikolash. Mikolash was there, so I thought, oh, it's just Jerry. Let's just do rogues. I thought every 15 levels is a Jerry battle. It was not. We were taking for a ride on that one. There's a little bit left though on the right side, not a lot. That guy's playing far back. Yeah, so we blew some epics early too. So I thought 45 was gonna be just rogues. Or we just needed rogues, and that was upstairs. So I guess 15 and 30 are Jerry's, but not 45. Good to know. Bit of grab. Ooh. Oh boy, where am I? I need to go to the middle here. Only 2 are Jerry's? Good to know. Now we know. Is left the clean one? I'm gonna join the guy on the left, because right is burnt. I don't know what this has, but... If I stay in front of this guy, we should be okay, right? Oh, I think he knows what's up here. Trying to move. I'm tilting my head like it matters. Okay, pretty good. Crap. For such a thin level, there's so many tiles left. Oh crap. Ah! Too slow. Oh, well, that's on me. Well done. There's only 15 and 30 are Jerry's. Oh, yeah. It's a bit too slow. Also planned on a ping disadvantage. I just gone for it. I was trying to read ahead instead of seeing what was in front of my face. Or I should just grab. It is what it is. GG. Alright. Did we try a squad? Let's see what... This is just me anyway. Unless anyone else wants to join in, I will bring my rage to the squad show. Let's see. Play 2 more shows. Get my dailies. Weekly, 4 days. Play custom. I did play custom shows. What do you say on Monday? You'll have to remind me, JL. Harold's saying about Discover? No. What did Harold say about like discovering a custom show? Hold on, let me see. Where's the Harold message? Tokens appearing to... Oh, yeah. Nah. Did they fix that? Did they change that? Oh, Harold's message is not visible. Hold on. If you where was it? Custom shows discover rainbow something. What's discover? Did they change it? I was wrong about. They were. Oh, after campaign ends. Oh, okay. I see. Doesn't matter too much with only 5 minutes of vanilla. Yeah, I mean, I definitely remember getting tokens like for old events from the dungeon when we ran like Mr. C and stuff. I don't know what Harold was talking about. Diablo maintenance. Oh no. It's not coming down until July 20th. I just had to come up with a title for today's stream. Diablo is running. Season 1 is coming on July 20th, so we're waiting for 2 weeks playing Fall Guys. How's it going, Rain? Welcome on in. Diablo is up. I'd probably be playing it. Create a custom. Okay. If I make a custom. Oh, discover. Oh, are these just like new maps I can play? Oh, these are people's maps? Yeet Golf. I've heard about Yeet Golf. These are actual custom shows. Oh, these are the custom shows. What's Yeet Golf? I kind of want to try this. So this is basically what I was trying to do before, just playing fun custom show or fun created maps. That's kind of confusing. That's how you cheese the. Oh, the custom show. Oh, okay. But I played the Rage map, and I actually won it, by the way, too. Finally, barely, but I did win it. They didn't count, so those don't count. These Discover ones count. Zelda still switching your Switch untouched. Couldn't find it in time. How do you like it? What do you think of Zelda, though? Are you enjoying it? Or it's like, why did I buy this game? The interview code doesn't. Oh, I see. Okay. This is going to be annoying. Also, I'm on the wrong server, huh? Are you busy with work, school, or another game? Let me know. I thought I was good at eating, but... Oh, I see what they wanted. This is going to be insanely hard. What's the time on this one? Oh, 4! Nice. Busy with work. Oh, you didn't start it yet. You probably don't... I mean... Depending on how much you like it, it might become an obsession. Just ask Mikolash. Ask me. I played for a hell of a long time too. You gotta be careful. Oh, there's a freaking fan now. Whatever, just good luck. Damn you, fan! Is that Birdo's? Is that one of Birdo's emotes? That was like Birdo's. You got the Birdo Rod emote. Let's go, JL. I've seen that before. Yeah, I mean, if you like, yeah, if it's your jam, it'll definitely it's like the peak of that jam. But I mean, not everyone loves Zelda. But if you loved anything similar to Zelda, you'll love this one for sure. Woo! You're doing pretty well. Oh, this one seems easy. Just stand still. Or not. Wait, can I not just stand here and get hit? I just have to jump. Oh, what's this 8? This 8 is mean. I gotta land on the 8. Is that the plan here? Move. Oh, if you're a completionist, yeah, it's a lot to do. I'm not. I got my 70%, and I'm happy. 30% of the game is still left for me to do. I'm like, I'm not gonna touch it. Ouch. Yeet Golf Extreme Mode would be scary. It should be like 100 crowns if we can do it. I'm sure someone is so good at the game that they got it, but... Maybe it needs to be a little further to the front. There we go. Woo! I got the crown, baby! Yeah! Cool stuff. So this counts for a custom show. Okay. Dear God, Yeet Golf Extreme Mode would be frightening. I'm not gonna bother record because I don't. Yeah, good call. do you not want Golden Poo? But Tears of the Kingdom style? Pikmin 4. Ooh. Are you good Pikmin 4? Let me know. I have not played any Pikmin since the first one, but it looks kind of fun. And then I think the one that Harold recommended was the Rainbow one. He said this was easy. Or Rainbow Dash. One of these Rainbow ones. These look kind of fun, though. Tower Escape. Oh, this one looks ridiculously annoying. Extreme Tower. Have fun. Who made these? Pro players only. I'm guessing these are people's maps because some of them are just like they have emojis and like yeah. All right, well that'll be for next time. So that's how you get that done, right? So if I go to my custom, I see, and it's every day. So that's even more fame for the Battle Pass. I'm getting that cheese night so quickly. Not even a problem. All right, let's do a squad show. I'll probably find some time to play Zelda someday. Someday. It's good. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed too, Rain. Whenever you can find time. I made time for Zelda. Mainly because I wanted to play Diablo 4, and now I'm playing so much Diablo 4. How is Raiders, by the way? Are we still... My OBS is frozen, so... Okay, 6 minutes. Lane changers are your go-to for quick dailies? Okay. Give me all your hacks to speedrun this battle pass, so I can get more shards. Rain, thanks for popping by. Have a great Friday ahead. Good luck with work and maybe Zelda. Hope to talk to you again soon. Does no one want me on their squad? Kinda makes me sad. No one wants a commander squad mate. I was looking at Godzilla some more. It's so cute. Let me rerun. Yeah, I'm gonna redrop. Yeah, the new film. I thought it was coming out this year. Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh yeah, the new Godzilla film's coming November 3rd for the franchise's 69th anniversary. I've heard nothing about it though. They've done like very little promos for this new Godzilla film. Yeah, but Godzilla Kong is coming back. Okay. Godzilla and the Titans on Apple TV. Alright. Random squad members, take me away. Fingers crossed, hoping for the best. Expecting the worst. Lexical Squid, Daily Herring, and yeah, it's probably not going to be the best. Let's see what happens. If you do want to join in, by all means, definitely have space open. But if not, that's okay too. Just getting my Fall Guys out. Hope you're enjoying your games, whatever you're doing. So I think for Tears of the Kingdom, everything else that counts for progression, besides the Korok Seeds, like the side quests, you have to find all the caves, all the shrines, all the light roots. I don't think armor sets count for progression. So I remember buying a few and I didn't see my progression bar go up. But you gotta definitely do a lot of exploration. I think wells also are needed. Wells are needed for one of the quests. Terrible. Caves, you can like give apples to those ghost horses for the little clues of life. Touch that at all? What are you talking about? And then wells, you can use the Purapad sensor to find those. What? Why'd you let go? You had it. Oh, my team's going in. We might not be the worst. We're not the best. But we'll take something. Oh, that's right. The Purapad. That's true. But the thing is, though, oh, for the frogs, that's a good point. I was thinking about that because I thought, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I was using them for the actual regular frogs, or the small bloopies. But those show up regardless if you found the cave or not. The frogs are what counts. That's a good point. I should use those frogs. I kept going to those friggin' ghost horses, the Satori. I haven't touched it in a while. I'm okay until DLC comes around. I do have a few side quests I haven't done. That kind of bothers me. I've done most of the side advent. I think I've done all the side adventures. It's just that, like, there's a few like random things like cook me a meal or something. I don't know. I could do a few random things, but I think we got the monkey off our back. Let's not tempt fate again, at least until the next update in Zelda. Yeah, I found someone in a well, like, with a side quest one day. I'm like, how would I ever find this if I didn't have my, like, pad up? Because it was, like, in a part of the map you don't need to go to. So yeah, I mean, it's part of the fun of Zelda. It's like, ooh, you don't know what you're gonna find half the time. It's like, how'd I ever see this to begin with? Oh, no, I got bumped. Quick! Get the hammer. I need points. Oh, he just barely qualified. They got 6 out of 6 on that one. We didn't get the full 3. I mean, it's part of the fun of Zelda because you can find a lot of stuff. It's just that you don't need to do it all. Actually, there was someone talking on, like, I think my, like, work message board. Like, it's the video game casual Slack. And they're like kind of semi-upset about how hard it is to get 100% in Zelda. Because I think they're also a 100%er. And they might be going for Koroks too. I think they don't like having an unfinished game, which I understand. It is definitely a thing. But they're just being mean. Like, you know, I'm like, hey, yeah, kind of, they are. They definitely are kind of being mean. They really want you to, like, put your time and effort into the game if you really care about that 100% success rate. It is a badge of honor. But it's like, yeah, they're like, it's unfair. But, like, yeah, that's how they made it. Yeah, like, there's no, I think also because there's no big reward or, like, payback or payoff for doing 100% in Zelda. Which is, you know, they don't have to do it. I mean, that's how they made the game. It's your personal call. Like, everyone who plays games makes a personal challenge in a game. But I think, yeah, they're underwhelmed by some of the stuff. Yeah, I think so. 100% Odyssey, yeah, it's like, congratulations, you 100% in a game you didn't need to, but you are good at video games, yeah. Some people really care, I mean, you can never please anyone with anything in life. But yeah, there was a good, like, long conversation about, like, was it worth it to 100%? Like, the shrine reward is pretty cool, I guess, but the light route one is like, what's this? Only thing you really think grind is coins. Exactly, yeah. Which I'm not bothered. I think everyone makes their own call. Like, if 100% is worth it. I rarely 100% to begin with. I'll probably only ever do it if it's, like, easy. Like, Zelda will probably never happen. I 100%ed, I think, like, in terms of achievements, like Sekiro and Elden Ring, because, to be honest, by the time you do most of the stuff in that game, it's a super hard game, but you're pretty much there. It's like, oh, just, you know, play the game one more time, get a different ending. Okay, that's fine. It's not like, play the game and don't get hit. That's a different story. Less monotonous. It's probably a little bit less monotonous, but it's not that much more fun finding Koroks than getting coins in Mario. Because you are going to new places, but I think at least for me, it's like, I know it's nearby. Like, the Korok, there's a beat that happens. Like, you're in the zone, but it's like, where the hell is it? Is it in the tree? Is it under the rock? Is it in this pit? There's no, like, height help with some of these things in Zelda. Like, I was finding shrines all the time for a while, and they were, like, in the mountain. It's like, go down. I'm like, I can't go down into the mountain. I can go up. I can't go down. So you have to find the cave that goes into that shrine, which is also another thing. So it's like a lot of, like, not necessarily false leads, but, like, you know, some wild goose chases, which can get a little annoying. Like, yes, I know it's nearby, but it's also through this, like, impenetrable rock. So what am I supposed to do? Kind of thing. It depends on how you feel about exploration games. If that is your jam. you'll like it. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. Well, this is a semi-final block party. It's gonna be spicy. Our team is pretty good. We're still alive. I've jinxed us now. But so are their teams too. No one's died yet. Oh, we got a fancy player. That blue guy was taunting Beans on the edge. Let's see if anyone dies. It might come down to the finish here. A little. This is the old spicy version. I think people are good at it now. Those pigeons are flying up there. Oh, someone went a bit too far in the front. Maybe the pigeons fell off. I think they both did. Yeah. Both the pigeons. They went up to the top, and the pigeons fell off the top. I think. Let's see. The top is a bit unsafe. Classic. Yeah, the pigeons. Both the pigeons went to the top and then they died. Because I've gone to the top recently and I've always fallen off. It's not as steady as it used to be, whatever the new fix is. Oh, fall bubble beat, interesting. Well, come on, randos. And me, my bad ping. Let's go. Yeah, that guy. I've fallen off the front when I played it for the first time, but. Yeah, pigeons are like, whoops! Let's see what happens here. It is going to be a final fall ball against these randos. Randos versus randos. You'd love to see it. Oh, and Wonish is not even here. I'm not goalie. I just don't want to be here. Why'd you hit the wall? Alright, you can do that. Oh, my hits are so terrible. Ah! Someone clean that. Better than nothing. I ain't gonna counter on this. Oh! Sneak in! Ah, I'm gonna get it back. Try for the counter. Oh no! That falls in the way. Put it back, friends! Or not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Nope, that's the wrong way! Incorrect. Oh, no one's there. Just push. Just push it. There we go. The vaunted four-striker offense did not work out for them that time. Oh, I got a nice counter though. Get it, Camp. Oh, nice rebound. Nice. Ooh. Oh no. Squid! Squid! We're barely hanging on here by a thread. Oh, let's go. Let's put bodies. Let's put bodies and you in the ball. Let's go. That was not the best game, but it was a winning game of Fall Guys. Let's go. GG's. Me and the randos. Love how the bear team. I know, right? Those pigeons like, oh, we're the best. Dead. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of sweet. It's a little sweet. No, I'm not against that. I'm gonna try and restart the Carbacco, but I think it's a bit shaky today. We'll see if it works here. You can definitely join, jail. You can definitely join. Do some. I think the Carbacco's having a moment today. So if you're in the chat, just let me know. Usually we're pretty friendly. Otherwise, I'll do like a RNG thing on the background here. Does it work? Might need to reconnect to my account. Oh well. Yeah, let me send you an invite to JL. We won Stream Raiders? Why is it so quiet? Did I turn off everything? I turned off the music, but we should no. Yeah, I'll turn it on. Okay. Hashtag what do you want in the chat? Hashtag gold or hashtag busters? There's 2 golds and 2 busters to give away. Just let me know. I'll give them out manually. Carbacco's broken today. It's sick. Needs a little boost. Gold for Cinnamon and JL. Maybe for a third if you're around. The lily pad choker is on. Buster for Mikolash. Perfect. We'll do it. Okay. We can do US West duos, or we can do East duos for now. I think East is fine. Cinnamon gets gold, JL gets gold, and Mikolaj grabs a Buster. GG's. Thanks for making it easy. Alright, I'll go this way. I don't trust this zigzag line. That feels like a trap. True raiders go in straight lines. Alright, so this thing, we don't want to touch, but it's range 1, so we should be good with my Barbie. It has range 2. Thank you to this Archer Soul. Alright. Pop this off. Yeah, this campaign's back. They're just rerunning old campaigns. Has no one like complained about this? Exactly, yeah. No one, yeah. They're just rerunning the old stuff. Nope. Nothing fancy. It's summer break for Captain TV2 apparently. So let him have a nice summer. Alright, me and Jay are gonna try and take this duos by storm. Is that you in the towel? Jail's fresh out of the bath too. Out of bed, out of the bath. And of course, out to first place. Man wants to squeeze on through. Woo! Woo! Oh, what? In what universe did that hit me? Oh, lucky bounce for that green beam. I think I'm on the wrong one, but that's okay. Jail get first. Maybe a hammer time first too. I too want to try some hammer time. Let's see. I just played Yeet Golf, so I'm ready to go. Oh, almost to blue. Almost a hole-in-one. Got hit by 500 cannonballs though on the way down there. Hello, friends! Yeah, another recycled campaign in Stream Raiders, it looks like. Dark Heart. Oh, it's opening up websites, never mind. Let's go to the this site really quick. So until the end of the month, got some nice Battle Pass skins. Funghead Shinobi's looking pretty cool. Loyalty skins. Ooh, a little cute Buster. Is that it? That's it. There's not even like a fancy event or anything. It's just, yeah. Enjoy this rerun campaign and some nice skins. All right. Well, it is what it is. They're on summer break. When's the new? Oh yeah, right? Have they announced stream drops? They're gonna have a dev stream tomorrow, so they might announce something then. They gotta do some kind of dungeon drop. That's true. They usually do dungeon drops. I think CTV, one of the big CTV community managers got let go, or not let go. I don't know if he let go or just quit, but one of them put like a big message in the Discord about they're leaving the team. Lossy, I think. Uh-oh, JL got bumped onto the... By design, obviously. That was your plan all along, to get bumped up there. Nope. Let's go, Towley. Ah. What's that green bean in front of us? That's new. Haven't seen that one yet. Let's go. Hope y'all had a great week. Whatever you were doing. Enjoying your 7-7. At least out here in Asia and Australia. 7-6 for our pals in the States. Enjoying a nice Thursday night. Wherever you are. Thank you for a bit of a tab and hanging out here for a little bit. Appreciate y'all. This stream is going okay. Thankful Mink is taking. Oh, they're not thankful for a finish though, because they did not get in there in time. But another duos first. Looking really nice. Got some messages. Let me my Slack message here really quick. That is important. Has anyone heard of this game called Dave the Diver? I'll show a little bit on the browser later. I kind of want to try and get it. It's like, I didn't read too much about it. It's in the same video game Slack. Like, you spend half the time diving for fish, and then the second half of the time you're like working at a sushi restaurant. Apparently it's really highly reviewed on Steam and everything. Well, someone really recommended it. If you're looking for a chill, wholesome game to play on the side. It's probably good for me because I'm playing all this Diablo. Dave the Diver, look at that a little bit later. I know we do have the Steam summer sale. I haven't bought anything. Probably don't need any more games. Always down. I think when I saw like the sushi restaurant bar, I'm like, okay, that kind of like a nice restaurant sim, perhaps. That and the Dredge crossover. I'll take a look at it again. Open the page. Maybe after the next round. Rhinos is not conducive to looking at browser windows, unfortunately. Although me and only up. I was only up. I saw you playing it too, Sean. You had some problems with it. Everyone's playing only up. Did you enjoy it? You got it to work eventually. The hotness, right? I thought Captain Cats would be playing it today. He's doing Rocket League. What a regular game. It is back on the Steam store as far as I know. I know for like a little bit it was not there. It's fun? It looked fun. I don't know if I want to get it right away, but it is at a good price, right? 30% right now. I think we're talking about like speed runs of it, like in like what 20-25 minutes. This is how your parents tell you that you went to the school back in their day. Buy a game, make it halfway in 40 minutes, take 20-minute toilet break, fill all the way down straight away, refund. Maybe. I might get it. I've just given my video game life over to Diablo. Tier 4, level 74 now, I think. I kind of want to get 100. I don't know if I'll get to 100 before the new season drops. There's not really any big benefit to getting 100 except just for the show off. Because you have to make a new character anyway. Oh, that was way too long for the new season, but it would be nice to get to 100 for a Diablo guy. All about getting that great loot in Diablo. It's basically a loot system. If you love grinding for loot, pretty much what I've been doing these days. I don't know why I enjoy it so. In essence, it's a very simple game. Just, you know, point and click, a lot of demons, but it's been a lot of fun for me. And no Korok seeds, probably the best part. We're having a great Thursday night, Sean, by the way. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you, bud. Uh-oh. I think JL went through the fan, because the fans were right behind me. I don't know what sorcery he did. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Oh, he's right there, never mind. Uh-oh, that's me. I'm on. Dad needs to get her a friend. If that was the guy, I would just like return this game back to Zender. JL's right in the fan zone and trying their best to stay ahead. Sensei is much more ahead. Has a cleaner path, although me and JL are easy first as a duo here. Definitely gonna qualify. Okay, Sean, it's okay. I'm watching Captain, I know you're there. You take your time. You definitely don't need to respond when you're playing these epic matches of Rocket League. Who's in there now? I see Sean. Are you playing? Sean and Leech and Captain currently in a 3-on-3 match on Captain Katz's stream. You want to check him out as well. They're going crazy over there. You guys are too good at Rocket League. I can never compete. But I love watching it. Anyway, time for non-car related fun here. Hexagon final for me and JL. Let's see if we can pull off a victory here. 8 beans, 4 duos. Everyone's running around like a mad bean. Not a surprise. Trying to find any semblance of space. None here for me. Let's go over this part of the map. I think we're in our running group, at least for the beginning. I read RL as real life, and I said playing real life is how I'm going to describe work from now on. Playing real life. It's a hard game sometimes. You gotta watch out for those, that sub-boss. I think Jill wants this. Oh, he has a friend though. I don't think Jill got that cleanly. Don't come here. Oh, okay. I cut this guy off for JL. Oh no, I missed my. Oh dang! I might have given back JL there. Terrible cornering. My car is not tuned to the best specifications. JL fell down. I might have a little bit of space here. Oh, they're gonna join me over there very quick. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Alright. Have a little bit of island. I could add a little bit more, but I wasn't sure. I think Jail got all that to himself. Okay. Take your time, Jail. Take your time. Oh no, you can't. Never mind. Oh well. Not gonna be a forever home for me too. Uh-oh. Crap. Let me just kill this blue guy's space then. Oh! Whoa! Good. That worked out. Just me, Dale, and some randos. Let's go! GG's. Both alive somehow. Somehow we both live. Get that clean duo win. Well played. Playing real life Fall Guys. RLFG GG #1. Let's go. So many mistakes, yeah. I made some mistakes too. But you know what? We're good enough to overcome them, apparently. I was like, oh yeah, this is not the cleanest round of Hexagon. So many mistakes, but none of them fatal. And we still finished a clean win. We both lived. If anyone else wants to join in, we have space for squad shows as well. But we'll keep on running with the lily pad choker duo. Thank you for popping in. How is our stream raiders looking today? Let's see if we can sneak in a quick one. Take a quick peek. I think we can speedrun this one. Because if I'm thinking correctly, this is like it'll definitely slash these guys from far away, right? Yeah, we can win this one. This one's easy. And if I'm wrong, you get 50 free commander coins. Means nothing. It'll be fine. Trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. It'll be fine. This is fine. Woo! Yup. right. Jail right behind me this time. Did make the center opening here. Hey, we won. Good job. I'll get you your Takara Bako in just a sec. Ooh, hammer time? Up! Jail gotta show off, of course. And I love it! Good job. Nice first. 1-2 for the duo. Hype in the chat for this win. Healer scroll. Hashtag heal for anyone who wants it. We'll do an RNG drop if multiple people want a healer. Probably JL or Mikolash. Or no one. Simon, you're not here. Oh, you're also entered already. Oh, that's weird. Is it working now? Nah, it's still wonky today, so ignore that. But you're not in here, so yeah, Mikolash gets it. You just see Takara block and you're like, I want that. I understand the feeling. I've done it before too on Squid Pie stream. This might be the last battle today. We're looking at a tight 2 hours, so... Ah, right, it's on cooldown. I'll put my thing here in the top right in 6 minutes. I'll be here in this little part of the map if you're watching me. You guys figured it out. It's okay. I started early anyway, Cinnamon. I started that one early, so I know you're good for at least every 30 minutes, but yeah. I was being speedy. Nah. It's half my fault, half your fault. And also society's fault. Because we want things as fast as possible. Looks like E-Cats on that one. Wow, I'm so terrible at it now. Oh well. We'll go the boring way. There's JL with the zoom. Nice. 1? Maybe 2? Or maybe 3? Maybe 5? Maybe 7? There you go. GG. 4 minutes. Level 5. What's this thing? Just a big tree. It's like those evil trees in Zelda. A couple axe bolts take them down. Nice and easy. Yeah, Barbie's where I want to go to. Okay. See you guys in 4 minutes. Yeah, the only thing that's really worrisome about these maps are the flowers and the frogs, I think, from this campaign. But we have a lot of experience with the frogs from the dungeon maps anyway, so... And flowers, we can just barbarian hit them. They were good. Should be a pretty grindable campaign for those chests. How is Sean and them doing in Rocket League? They're up 2-0? Let's go. Alright, time for my Swiller revenge. This time we're gonna get it. This time we're gonna get it. Not gonna die immediately. I have not downloaded the Wolong DLC just yet. I don't think I have any time to play it with all this Diablo crap. I know it's out. I don't know how the reviews are. But if I want to get my life, if I want to increase the rage in my life, I will download it and play it again. I definitely do want... I mean, I paid for the season pass, so I definitely intend to play these DLC at some point. All 3 of them. I assume they also, like, added new items and maybe increased the level cap. Like they did with Neo 2, so... That should make it more fun to play, just for increasing my abilities of hopefully not dying right away. Oh, that's close. We'll probably start doing some Wolong on stream after we finish up the Cult of the Lamb updated version. Which may be either tomorrow or next week, depending on what they make us do. Oh, that was terrible. After the 4th bishop. That's unfortunate. Still on first, though. Oh, you're at the beach. Is that why you're wearing a towel now, JL? Because you're a beach fiend? You're in summer mode, I see. I just noticed your nickname and banner. I think it is just you. You are the last one alive. Congratulations. Show off to the whole lobby. Trying to beat the fan there. Let's go. I like it. Yeah, you're in summer mode. You're summer panda. I like that. Ooh, there's some spicy chats going on in Captain's stream right now for some reason. Oh, Sean with the goal in Rocket League or in real life. Let's go. Oh! Mario Paints. I think Dio's taking a lovely Thursday off today, so it'll be me and JL working our Mario Paint skills. Hopefully we won the top 4 duos moving on to the next round. Okay. We both did that. We both do want to do the same things. That's the problem with us. Okay. You got that. All good. Hearts. I heart you too, stream. Huh? What's wrong? Oh! Sorry about that. My bad, my bad. That was on me. D is for commander. Go. Ouch! Got knocked down by this guy. Oh. Nice. A few mistakes, but none terrible. We might not have gotten first, but that's okay. Let's see, 3 out of 5, 2 out of 5. We have 2 through, so we do have a final set up. Waiting for this duo of Blue Bean and Wolfie to make that C. Although Fido V and Yellow Bean have caught up. They're working really hard. Camby and Rambo Camby. Oh, the Cambys. One of them rocking some really nice armor. Trying to make that C as well. Still, everyone's stuck at 3. Everyone's still stuck on the letter C for some reason. Right there, second row! The second row, Wolfie! Right there! Right there! You see it? You got it. 4 out of 5 for them. The crescent moon, no, it's obviously letter C. It's obviously C for commander. We got a few people in the last one, 4 out of 5. This one's gotta be pretty easy. The partner for this one just given up. This one looks pretty close. Camby's in. Oh, I see. Look at that. C. Commander. Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie team missed a few. Did not get through. It is going to be the Fido V. Camby and Rambo Camby. I think they're teamed up. Might be friends. Might be friends. Oh, RNG final. Let's blast our way to hopefully some more shards. Shards here. Good luck. Alright, see what happens. For me? You shouldn't have. Uh-oh. Jail got a bit of a self-blast there. Oh, for me? Oh no, watch out, Jail. Oh, there goes Rambo Canby. And Wisp. I hit Tails. I don't think Sonic would like that. Did Fido get out of that? Oh, Fido's out. 3 people are out. Hopefully not Commander. That's JL. We don't like JL out. We like JL. Canby's still around. Somehow popping around, but Canby's still alive. Oh, Sonic with his suicide. Sonic and Tails. Oh, it won't be that one. There goes Canby's all alone. Oh, come on! That bean has a lot of lives. Oh, terrible time on that one. Get him out! Man, they are just hanging on by all 9 of their cat lives there. Ooh, that was a terrible throw. There we go. It's gotta be that one. There we go. Nicely done. GG's. Had to be Canby. I think they had like 5 good hits. They just landed in the right spot at the right time. Not the 6th. Let's go. GG. A 2v1 blast ball is always tough to come back from. Really scary stuff. On my way to Fame Pass. Ooh, and I got extra shard? What'd I do? Did I get it? Oh, 35? Okay. Good stuff. 3843. Almost at 75%. Then next crown rank. Let's go. Let's see. Raiders. Can we be speedy? Oh, wait, I put my unit down anyway. There we go. All these Barbies. We can definitely run this one early, too. Maybe we'll give it a few more minutes. Maybe 1 round of Fall Guys. This one, we got, yeah, Cinnamon's Barbie, Jail's Barbie, Gladiator, probably yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna run up this Loot Leapers. This one is a guaranteed win. I can already smell the chests opening up. They're gonna get mown down like so much grass. Let's go. But first, some chokes, courtesy of JL here on the Leapers. If JL is the little pet, I'll probably be the Rhino choker, if anything. Ugh. Right, you bouncy folk. Know what to do here. All about getting on time eventually. Ooh, terrible bounces. Someone's lost their touch. Must return game to Steam. 2 years later. I get a little bit of money back on that. JL's ahead of me. I'm getting farther behind JL. Nice first. Let's go run some Raiders. Is that a 1-2? We'll take those. Alright. Easy money here. And Cinnamon, you are in this time. That's good. I probably could have saved my barbarian, not think about it. Oh well. I'll start one more, but we might finish it off stream, depending on the timing. Is that a bowl of ramen? Flying Rogue. It's a bowl of something. Yee-cats. From Kato. It looks like it's like some kind of meal. What is that? I think it is noodles. What does it fire? Ramen noodle? I don't know what's firing. I can't tell. Well, it looks delicious. Maybe I'm just hungry. Anyway. Hashtag BERS if you want a try for some Berserker Scrolls. I will run an RNG counter if more than one want them. Let me know if you're curious for these Berserker Scrolls. Scarbaco's broken today, so put it in. Miglosh, you want one? And for JL? We'll let Cinnamon decide if they want to try their luck. Otherwise, Miglosh is grabbing some burrs. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm here... Any Lancers? Okay, let me run a quick RNG. One for Mikolosh, two for Cinnamon. Alright. Just to make sure it works. There we go. Okay. One for Mikolosh, two for Cinnamon. Winner is Cinnamon. Congratulations. Oh, that makes more sense too. I'm sure Google has a heads or tails thing as well. I'll put my unit on the top in this section here, on the right side, in a sec. Google has betrayed me again. Damn you, Googs! You betrayed me for the last time. I'm far in the back, which is not great on Seesaw, but we'll see what happens. That split-second hesitation has cost me a good finish. But Jail's in first, so we're gonna be fine anyway. As long as I just don't get caught in the mix. Let's all follow JL. Nice first. I think I'll get a fourth here. Take that. Rambo Camby's back, everyone! The Cambies are in this game. I don't know where they are. They are around. Okay. It's gonna be a while till my Barbarian is ready, so I'll probably... Can I put down a Bomber? Is a Bomber of any use here? They're armored. But they don't have range of defense. I might just put down my regular warrior then. I'll get those one-shot kills. Yeah, right. I put me down anyway. Probably last battle. So let's do that. Howdy, gamer boy. How you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for the movie rec in the Discord. Seems very frightening. But appreciate you popping in there. In the subs only channel. So, if you happen to be a subber, you can look at Gamer Boy's movie recommendation. How's your Thursday going? What are you spookily watching or playing now? I didn't do Philly cheesesteaks, so I don't think I could have found the right cheese. Like, don't you need like a provolone cheese? A good. I don't know if my supermarket has the right cheese for it. It had just the basics. I guess I could do like a cheddar cheese Philly cheesesteak. I might do it tomorrow. We ended up doing tacos. Like, I could do like a fake, like a cheddar cheese, but it's not really a Philly cheesesteak. We just did tacos, I guess, last week. But I have a bit more time today. I'll probably go out around lunchtime, so I might go to the more fancy, but a little bit farther supermarket and see if they have cheese. I looked at the recipe, I'm like, oh, I can do this. It's just like, yeah, grill some steak, toast some bread. Oh, the cheese. Yeah. Japan is not the most cheese accessible place. Or if they have it, it's also expensive. Thank you for dropping. I don't even talk my own Discord sometimes, so I appreciate people talking to my Discord. If I spoke more in my Discord, would people respond? I don't know. I don't want to force people to respond, but I've also cut down on my tweets too. Although I did do a tweet after my Akihabara tour last on Sunday, so I don't know. I don't feel like my life is that exciting outside of playing video games. But we can just talk about anything. Like, I'm watching Secret Invasion right now. I'm halfway through episode 3. Still working on it. But if anyone else has any want to talk about that, I'm happy to discuss Secret Invasion. It's only 6 episodes, so it's gonna be done pretty quick, I think is what I heard. You're Godzilla Underpants with Jelly. That's the problem with playing in the skirt. I mean, I could easily switch to Godzilla in jeans, but you know, it doesn't have the same feel. It's easy underneath the towel. Woo. A Chipotle Philly cheese from Jersey Mike's. Ooh. See, now you want me to do it again. Let me look at what cheese do they recommend for a Philly cheese? I'm pretty sure it is provolone. Philly cheesesteak Tokyo. Yeah, there's one. There's like a restaurant not too far from me, but I'm sure it's really expensive. Yeah, provolone cheese. I'll go look at the supermarket. I'm hungry again. Me so hungry. Okay. Can I just stay in the center for a while? I feel like it's harder to kill me here. That is true. I could do it. It's basically just grilling steak and nice toasted roll. But I could go for a nice white cheese. Yeah, JL. That's not good. KFC craving. Let's go, Aaron. Happy Friday to you, my fan. I have KFC like once every 2 weeks. I usually go when they have like a big sale of something. Like they had like until the 4th, like I think like 4 pieces and like some sides for like maybe $8, which is not bad for Japan. So I don't think I'll do it today, but KFC is definitely my rotation. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I can try and kill people. I can just try to kill people, huh? You gotta catch up. Yeah, I'm way behind. Okay. Alright. Everyone's having a good life in the center there. How about this guy? What do you think? Ow. The ball was a lie. Like, I need to live. I don't care if you grab me all day, because I need to live here. He did not enjoy me interrupting his happy time. I'm gonna die there. You saw the commercial with extra spicy sauce? I've had the spicy chicken from KFC. I mean, you'll probably think it's nothing. It gave me a little bit of a sweat. You'll probably be like, it's nothing. You'll be like, I don't care. Which is, yeah, because you're much stronger than I am. He's back! I don't think we're qualifying here. I can kill 2 people with 1 stone here. There's a KFC 2 blocks from you. You're there far too often. I mean, I feel like KFC and like Subway are like the American embassy sometimes for people, at least in Japan. There's also Carl's Jr. Although the Carl's Jr. closest to me, like, closed down. Like they have one Akihabara, but it's like it's not like I can go there right away. McDonald's is fine, but it's not like the same as the McDonald's back in the States. Carl's Jr. I think we had like 4 in Tokyo. Now it's down to 3. There's not a lot of Carl's Jr. Now I want to look at this spicy sauce you're talking about, Aaron. Let's go to the KFC website. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Red Hot Chicken. Yeah, that's one I've had. Oh, with spicy sauce? Oh, this is new. I've had the Red Hot before. It's pretty good. It has a kick to it. Much more than the original. And the New York chicken burgers. I haven't had these yet. Buffalo chicken and onion chicken. Lemon cola. I kind of want to try it. I think the more sauce you put, the hotter it gets. Apparently, is the deal. So the whole packet is 5. So much sugar in your belly. I'm sure you have spiced chicken in HK too. Oh, you gotta pay 30 for the sauce? You pay extra for the sauce. I might do it though. Not today. Uber some. Do you have access to like the American stuff on base, or is it like the Japanese KFC? Have I had buffaloes? I don't think I've any. I've had like in theory buffalo wings from the Domino's here in Japan, but I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's sweet. Yeah. Oh yeah, Uber wouldn't be on base. That's a good point. They couldn't go on base. That makes a lot of sense. Do you have like? What do you have like the? Oh what? That works too. You have the Western fast food options though. I know my friends are always talking about like, oh, I can get McDonald's on base. It's actually the proper American sizes. Yeah, we have scooters, a few bicycle people here in Tokyo. It's weirdly sweet. Yeah, it wasn't as spicy. It's a little different than the American style. Even though it was Domino's, it was a little different than the US. I've had it in a while because it wasn't like amazing. Like it didn't necessitate the cost. I'd rather have like Japanese fried chicken than buffalo wings here in Japan. 200 bucks, that makes sense. Yeah, you wouldn't do it here. I can now do Uber with my current residency status. I shifted over to a permanent resident. Now I can do Uber. My old status wouldn't let me do side jobs like Uber. Tastes different. Yeah, I would say Domino's in Japan tastes different too. But I'll take any pizza sometimes. I don't think I've had like anything that's like exactly the same as America, which is good and bad. Maybe like Carl's Jr., but even then, it feels a little different. I also pay a lot more. Or like a Wendy's Baconator. I'm always just upset when Japanese places say bacon. And it turns out to be like Canadian bacon or ham. Like, it's not bacon. It has to be crispy. I do not accept soft bacon as a thing. There are a few stone oven places here that are excellent. I'll take a very good pizza. I mean, I would have an American pizza any day too, but I mean, Domino's and like Pizza Hut are still not gonna be like amazing, but yeah. Sometimes you just gotta have pizza, right? I wouldn't recommend it for anyone who's like touring Japan. Like, I wouldn't be like, you must have Japanese pizza. No, you get sushi. Oh, what? That's terrible. You get some Japanese dishes, but we're not gonna have pizza when you're visiting. But if you lived here long enough, eventually you want pizza, no matter how it's gonna be. We're gonna have a Wendy's. Go! Exciting for Wendy's. Yeah, the extra quarter in mayo. They just released a pickle pizza. I think it's like a limited time. I'll show you the picture of it. It's pretty ridiculous. I just saw it on my usual weird Japan news website a few days ago. Mexican with German food. The Mexican place I go to is run by expats, so that's pretty solid. But I don't know about like a regular place. Don't do a lot of German. But then Tokyo's a different beat. Tokyo has a lot of expats anyway. So you can find like quality stuff made by expats, but it's also gonna cost you an arm and a leg sometimes. Like there's a good deep dish place in Tokyo, but it's also not cheap. Domino's new pickle, yeah, the new pickles pizza. So it's just pickles and I think a cheese sauce. Yeah, Camembert cheese sauce, no tomatoes. My wife likes pickle, so I was like, "Do you want this?" He's like, "Nah, I don't know if I want that." Let's see what they say. No one wanted a slice. This is one of those crazy Domino's pizza that will never be populated again. He reached his limit. It's like eating the pickles part of a McDonald's burger. It didn't taste bad at all, but it's like eating the McDonald's pickles. I don't think you would want... If you... Yeah, it's like... It's what you eat for like a stream. Mexican chorizo? Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. Ginza Lion. Yeah, Ginza Lion's pretty good. We have a few locations, obviously, here in Tokyo too. Like, there's a good Southern style soul food place in Azabajuban, which is like one of the fancier parts of Tokyo. We went there for a good chicken and waffles. It was pretty good, but it was also super expensive. So anything that's gonna be like good quality, like foreign food, is probably gonna, yeah, a little bit. At least in Tokyo. When I was in Kumamoto, there was like this one old couple, Russian lady and her Japanese husband. They ran a Russian restaurant. It was really good. This was years ago. Like in the middle of like nowhere, Japan, there's this Russian restaurant run by this lady and her Japanese husband. And she cooked, obviously. There's also a Russian restaurant in my old place, but I don't know if it's still open. That much vinegar would just fry your tongue. Yeah, Mrs. Kabir didn't want either. Oh, what was that? I haven't been bad. We're both having a bad so let's see if we have enough points to move on here. 51's at 7th. Looks like 51 is frozen, so we should still. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We somehow still got 2nd, maybe 3rd now, but still. Well, let's go. Foxy Wolf Pants 14 will not crack under pressure. Good for them. Let's go back to the food options. I think it's called Soul Food House. Yeah, in Azabajuban. Like, you see, they have a 4.6 on Google. They're pretty good. I think it's an expat who runs it. All day brunch, no menu. I went here one time for their chicken waffles. It's a little bit bigger than the size, but they have like chicken fried steak. Yeah, chicken fried steak I haven't seen in a while. I used to eat a lot of chicken fried steak back in the States. Mac and cheese. You're paying quite a bit for that stuff, but sometimes you gotta spend for the good stuff. All right, this time we won't get eliminated. No one touch this ball. This is my ball. I'm gonna hang here where no one's trying to kill me. Until I need to move. No, JL with the quick out. Okay, well, never mind. Gotta kill someone now. JL's having a day on Blast Landis, apparently. Not a good one. I don't know what to do now. Up to 6 though. Not good. Yeah, I'm not good at killing her. Hey Aaron, how's the Apex or Diablo or whatever you're playing going? Let me know. Let me know how spicy the chicken is. They're like really far over there. There we go. Ah. More than 160. I think we're done. I'm not sure if we can catch up here. No one's around me. I gotta go somewhere else. Pink beans. Oh! Well, I'm out. Well, at least we can leave now. My very slim hope went from 1% to 0%. Blast Linus is on our map today. Give us Sniveler. None of that Blast Linus stuff. Oh well. GG's. You're gonna go to KFC? You're actually gonna get on your bike and go over there? Have a good ride. Let me know how it is. I don't think I want it today, but I'll keep it in mind. I usually do get half original, half spicy. So I like to you know, taste test. You're gonna drive? Okay, let's go. It's hot. AC's your friend. Wasn't it like the hottest day on planet Earth like yesterday or something like that? Like some Google News said like it was the hottest day ever recorded on the planet. It's damn hot. It's hot here too in Japan or in Tokyo as well. I think if I could do like, what's that? It's 34 today. Okinawa's 33. It's about the same. Yeah, 34°C. Yeah, world is getting spicy hot. So obviously, when you're sweating, you eat spicy food. Safe drive. It's a pleasant 18. It was in the 90s yesterday. Yesterday wasn't that bad here too, but I heard today's pretty hot. Yeah, humidity's a black. I agree with humidity. I know how bad it is. It's still bad. It's never gonna get any better. My life in the Bay Area was a great life because it was not humid at all. Japan is not that one of those places. It does not have a nice Mediterranean climate. 18 is good for winter. Because we'll have like single digits sometime in the winter. Enjoy your winter weather there. I don't know what I'm doing. That was just stupid. Let me try that again. Oh, okay. I forgot how to play this game apparently. That's not gonna help me. There we go. Did no one qualify ahead of me? Wow. You went to winter. I mean, I understand. Like, I also want to go to Hokkaido in the winter because it's like, if you're gonna go somewhere, go where it's like, you know, still enjoyable, but also cold. Like, you can enjoy yourself in Hokkaido. I wouldn't go to like the North Pole myself, but you can have like fun in the snow. I think one winter was like -9, -10 in Hokkaido, but I still had a great time. I also like cold more than heat anyway. So I'll be okay. Cause yeah, I like the cold more. And also, you know, when you're inside in Hokkaido, they know what to do. Like cold is not that bad as long as there's no like wind. Like if it's a still day, I'm happy to be outside. It's just when the wind chill is coming at you. So yeah. Well, I mean, Hokkaido, they know how to deal with the cold. So like, you know, like there'll be blizzards, but you know, it's okay. It was a bit slippery. Yeah, that's why they have the salt you can throw on the sidewalks. Like at every intersection, they just have salt. You can just like grab salt and throw it on the intersection. Like road salt, not like salt for your sushi or whatever, but you know. I thought that was wild, but it made a lot of sense. Like, oh, slippery, just psh, yeah. Some of the side streets though in Hokkaido were dangerous. Like in Sapporo, I was like, because we had to do a few side streets to get to our hotel, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is safe. And they didn't have the dirt there for us to use, so it's like we were like slipping and sliding on the way to our hotel down this one alley because they don't clean it as often. It was kind of scary. You get single digits in Australia, but don't go below 12 or so during the day. Nice. Not too bad. Yeah, the family on Sunday was from New South Wales. And the kid was really excited to talk to me about Australian history. Like, but you know, Canberra means like meeting place, I think, in the Aboriginal language, something like that. I mean, it made, they were like, we didn't have a capital until like after the war. I'm like, oh, that makes sense, because yeah, it was a colony of the UK for the longest time. I didn't realize that. Yeah, like we made a capital after the war. Oh, okay, cool. That's pretty recent. You just made a capital for this whole country. That's where Sydney's in, yeah. I think a lot of Americans probably think Sydney's the capital. But it's Canberra, right? I think it's Canberra's the capital of Australia. It's like playing the state capital game. Like, New York City is not the capital of New York. It's Albany. I think that's correct. Tokyo is the capital of Tokyo. No surprises there. Oh yeah, I think that's what he said too. Yeah, Sydney and Melbourne kept fighting about it, so they put the capital in the middle. Did he talk about it being a prison? Sean's trying to squeeze in these messages during games of Rocket League. I don't think I mentioned that. I don't know how... I mean, Mikolash would know more about it being in Australia, like... Do Australians joke about how Australia used to be a prison colony, or... Is it something they kind of want to downplay? I know they made that joke in The Simpsons a lot when they went to Australia. At least from my generation, a lot of people learned about Australia from The Simpsons, which is not good in some respects. Prime Minister drinking a beer by the lake. It comes up, but it's not mentioned too often. Okay. It is in Brisbane? It is in Tasmania? We also know Tasmania because of Tasmanian Devil. How is, my stream is all broken. 5 minutes, okay. Probably last game. If we die here again, I'm gonna play one more. No more of this dying on Blast Landis. I'm gonna watch Diablo. Let's see what he does wrong. Or right. You thought Tasmania was its own country until you moved here. I think I kinda knew it was part of Australia, but like... I would not know where to find it on the map. That's for sure. Okay. I'm watching this time. Gamer Boy said somewhere's a good chill spot to hang out. I think where that green dino was also like not too bad. Or no, I think over here. I don't know how it happens, JL. You have the worst luck on this map. Are we gonna still qualify? Okay. I'm gonna do absolutely nothing. That guy got a cheese hat on. I love that. Stay here. Don't fall down. Ah, it's gonna respawn now. Top 7 qual. 8th place is still getting points, so we're not out of the woods just yet. I'm gonna play a very passive, don't look at me game. No one touch me. You see the I have to endure this map. Thank you for the family friendly. I don't know how it happens. I just hang out here, try not to mess anyone's lives, you know, be a friendly Godzilla in the corner. Ah, that guy got popped out. Wah, wah. Trying to kill me. That is very unfortunate though. No one's ever been like, yay, Blast Atlantis. To be fair. I thought I wanted that ball, so I threw it away. Now you stay here. Oh, that was a good throw by that guy. Get him out of here. We're gonna qual. We're good. 8th place is frozen. I gotta move out of here so I don't die. Oh, Abigail. Poor Abigail. Alright, we move on. That's good. We didn't die. The big hurdle has been overtaken this time. 7 duos moving on. Looking like LG here. Spicy chicken, possibly my future. We'll be back tomorrow morning, Tokyo time, with Cult of the Lamb, going for the 4th bishop. And then Monday morning, I don't know, Diablo 4 possibly. Don't know if I want to start off my week with Wolong. But probably Diablo 4 most likely on Monday morning. Some tier 4 fun. If you got a character, let's party up. Or I can join your game too. I want to have Diablo fun. New season coming out on July 20, by the way, of Diablo 4. So excited for that refreshed grind in a few weeks. Gotta make a new character and everything. Ooh, this is thin and fruits, so we gotta be pretty careful here. There are no safe edges to hide behind. Gotta take advantage of the walls and the poles. Because I better finish the story. Yeah, finish that campaign. You gotta finish the campaign to play the season. Is what I've heard. It shouldn't be too hard. It's not. Once you get to 50, it's probably doable. Or you can just play World Tier 1. Just Tier 1 it. I'm sure it'll be super easy. You're a gamer, Aaron. You're a gamer. Tier 4 has been pretty tough, but I think I have a bad build. I need better weapons and items first. I kind of just piggyback on people's events in Tier 4. Like, I find like a really good player at like level 90 and above, just follow them around and like get all their rewards. Just need to play it. I mean, yeah. Apex is a fun game too. Like, that's me and I need to play Wolong again, but it's like, no, I'll play some more Diablo. We carve out a little bit of space for Fall Guys. This is the Fall Guys part of the week. Everything else has been Diablo 4 and Stream Raiders, which we will run after this next show. Oh, we should be good to go too. Thank you all for your units. We will finish off with the cool Thin Ice, so I hope you can feel chill. You'll risk losing your main game Wolong status, I know. Stream Raiders. To be fair though, Captain TV gave me 75 bucks. They did the Golden Compass raffle months after they closed Pirates, and I got 75 bucks instead of a mini fridge. I'll take it. That's money in my pocket. Alright, we got 8 beans, 4 duels. Yeah, I don't know. I was super surprised. I thought it was like a skin bump or something. I thought someone was being generous for some odd reason. Like, no. This is Thomas from CTV. We ran the raffle and you got a tier 2 prize. Like, we realized we didn't run the compass raffle. I'm pretty sure people realized they didn't do the raffle, because I grinded a lot for that pirate thing. Mostly offlines. This guy is burning fast. Yoda does not want to this time out. Okay, we got the cool as ice JL with me as well here, so I'm not too worried. Leave a little bit of a bridge just for now. One person did pop out. No point to burn that. It's not gonna go anywhere. I'll stay here, I guess. Maybe these guys will panic and leave me alone. Go panic now. No one's panicking. They want to die here with me. I'm hoping these guys leave. I have something left for me to use here. I'm not leaving, Yoda. You're gonna die with me. You made it back. Yeah, we're gonna die together. Okay. Oh, I almost made it. Need a bit more speed. Did the JL hang on there? Go JL! Woo! I might have been able to time it out too if I made that jump. Let's go, thank you. 7,500 yen. Sounds so much better. Everything sounds so much better in yen, doesn't it? Thank you, JL, for the carry. Appreciate you, bud. It's okay, I carried you on Blast Landis, so it all paid out in the end. Thank you for the game. Let's run this Raiders. Good stuff. And now I know how to grind my custom shows for easy fame. Good stuff. Good luck. Love that towel. Make sure you leave it on. Take the towel off for those other streamers. The Berta Rod stream, probably you'll need a towel there on that one. Okay. Raiders is up. Let's see what rewards we have for you in the Takara Bako after we finish this one. Should be easy money. Mikolash with the 9 Lance. Let's see how the Lancer does with the 9 damage. Or the level 9 anyway. Naginata looking pretty nice. Mikolash is off to that 1 kill. 2 kills. Now, if it was AoE plus range, that'd be nice. Although your guy disappeared there, courtesy of these mean frogs. Didn't have a lot of health, apparently. What did have a lot of health? Commander and the Beans. Let's go. And not 0.5 speed. I know, right? Hashtag gold, hashtag barb in the chat if you want any of those goodies, let me know. I think we'll just go quietly today. Oh, Captain just ended too. Okay. Captain gonna go say hi to Jojo B. I'll do a quick cat emote of congratulations to cats. Yeah, we'll just quietly end the stream today. Barb for Mikolash, Annie for JL. Okay. Simon might be on lunch break, so you simply got some gold there. Good job. Okay. I didn't miss anything, right? I'll try and fix Takara Bako for tomorrow. It's probably just needs a re-login, if anything. And if I can get off my booty today, maybe some offlines, just to get some levels in here. Time to play some RL. I know. Good old real life. Back to real life. I have a bunch of Slack messages. I don't think anything about that important, but I need to respond to some people. Anyway, you have a great Friday, Saturday, weekend, whenever I see you next. We'll be back live tomorrow with some Cult of the Lamb 4th Bishop fun. I'm glad we didn't get lit on my blast. Yeah, I know. Only twice. Whew. That Blast Landis, that's the true map for the tryhards over there. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. We'll be back soon. Take care, all. Thanks for hanging. And homework time is now. See you.